Hey endmusers, what is going on? It is Lance Muser here again with another No Man's Sky video. Just kind of wanted to talk about the hype a bit, maybe some Voyagers updates, talk about the community a bit, and just the overall excitement that everybody's had since the Voyagers update. I already had been dabbling back into No Man's Sky. It's a game that I think I did mention in previous videos. I have a tendency just to go out and explore. I love survival games and kind of I hadn't really completed like some of the main quests ever, even buying this game at launch. So I'm trying to work through some of those because as I'm doing more research, I'm realizing that I don't have access to certain things. I think like purple systems, which some of the worlds updates, I'm thinking maybe like the deep ocean planets and stuff, you need access to those to get to be able to get those type of planets and stuff like that. You got to complete the missions. So anyways, with that said, I'm kind of just grinding away on some of the initial quests. I got the Atlas quest done and now I'm working on the other ones. From what I've read, you guys can give me some pro tips down below or comment, spoiler free. You need to complete the main story missions to, I think after that, then it lets you maybe travel to a different galaxy. And there's other galaxies that are a bit more lush with tropical planets, starbold, maybe tropical more so, and Earth-like. So one of my main goals right now, I have this planet where I've kind of built my initial base. Oh, look, that decal's fixed. When I put that on there, it was like blurred. Couldn't figure it out. Anyways, I have like this initial planet and base that I found real early on. I really like this planet and I'm going to use it as kind of a base planet, but I want to find an Earth-like planet to really build like my bigger base on. And then like a secondary goal I have maybe at some point is I'd love to build like a deep ocean base as well. Did I say planet earlier? I meant base. So a base on an Earth-like planet, a larger one, and then like a deep ocean base. I actually got this ship right here from the Twitch drops on Saturday. This is a pretty cool ship. I've been trying to familiarize myself more with how things work, still learning. Again, pro tips. As much as I've played this game, I've just spent so much time exploring. And yeah, I'm just trying to really get a grasp on a lot of the systems and stuff. So with that said, yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about the hype around the game. There's been, I mean, it's been happening for a long time now as far as the hype goes. I mean, you're talking how many releases? I think it's 30 plus at this point that this game has had, free updates. Probably everybody listening for the most part knows the story of this game and such, but man, what a team, what a story, what a game. And this Voyagers update has really just, I mean, I know many of the other ones did, specifically like more recently the Worlds Part 1 and Part 2 updates, but this Voyagers update has really just, I mean, it has just set off the community in another way. For the most part, it seems like the No Man's Sky community is one of those communities that's just overall positive, and this, I mean, it's just amplified it. There's a World's Part 2 update. I've said this before, but I love their website and going through this stuff. I kind of want to go back through and read some of this and familiarize myself again with some of these updates. Speaking of updates, real quick, before we continue to talk about the hype, when I log into our Switch 2, I'm still getting the beacon update. I know, I believe we said in a previous video, they seemed like in the last few updates, they were like, okay, when we announce an update, one took a little while, I think, to hit all the platforms. They're like, we want it to be available on all the platforms. So they've gotten good about pushing it out to all platforms. In this case, and comment down below if you know some more detail on this, but from my research, it's Nintendo that puts their updates for games through the ringer. So when I launch on our Switch 2 No Man's Sky, we bought it recently on Switch so that we could upgrade to the Switch 2 version and play on there on the go and other places in the house. We also have a portal, which works pretty well remotely. But anyways, when you launch No Man's Sky on Switch 2, I've launched it probably 20 times since last Wednesday. It's still the beacon update. Nintendo hasn't pushed it out to the Switch. And here's the kicker about that, and many of you probably know, when you have a cloud save or cross save, I logged in when we were on one of the videos last week, and of course played since then. I can't play, which makes total sense. I can't play the save on the switch because it already has the update applied. So I made a creative world and was just kind of goofing around, but I can't play my save until Nintendo pushes out the update. From what I've read, it seems like it's Nintendo, that No Man's Sky has likely already pushed it out. But anyways, with that said, the Beacon update, of course, was the last one, but this Voyagers update, man, and they've already pushed out 2 updates. I believe, yeah, this one's just a PC, came out yesterday, but they're just, I mean, continuously pushing stuff out. And yeah, the community is just this whole travel, create like a housing area in your spaceship is something, you know, in space games, people just always seem to want. And it is something that Starfield, you know, they allowed you to build your ship and such like, and things like that. But No Man's Sky, having that in this game, you'd think, okay, this will be a big update, but how big will it really be? It is apparently, and I understand why, like massive. I mean, all of everybody's just pumped to be able to do this, and it's bringing out all these posts, of course, of people's ships and what they look like and what they're creating and what they're able to do, and that's just what's fun to see. You know, like if you go to the Twitter feed, it's just all excitement. And I mean, it has been with this game for quite some time, but all the ships and everything people are building and everything that's happening, and then even the Reddit, like you see, people are building stuff here, just very specific ships or their corvettes they're building. This person built a forklift, just having fun with it. One of my favorite posts under all of his, which I think have likely been happening for a while, are people just saying, Sean and team, just we'll give you money. Like, you don't have to release a free update. We'll give you some money. It's been 30 something updates at this point. I mean, look at this. Another video I found, this is really cool. Shout out to this YouTube channel, Aspie Trips. But this is cool. Like, these are all the little things that happen. Spoiler warning, go check this video out on their channel, but this is a try and wasn't quite able to do it, but it's still cool. Like, they're trying to, and I can't wait to do this. Like, I started to goof around with the Corvette ships and stuff, but I started as I'm doing other things with these quests, like getting the parts for the Corvette and things like that, but I haven't dabbled much into building it. I really want to do this spacewalking, and I really want to do the skydiving. I can't wait to do that. But this is cool. Like, they try to travel through a black hole as they're spacewalking. It's stuff like this is what's neat. And I don't know for sure, I don't know if they're not able to get to it. It looks like they're just not moving fast enough, but they do eventually get to it using this maybe as a reference point for distance. And as they travel into it, nothing happens. But how cool would that have been? But shout out, great imagination there on that YouTube channel. But yeah, no, just the overall excitement of the game. It's just been really cool. Curious if you guys have been playing it, if you've been having as much fun as it seems like everybody's having. It just seems like No Man's Sky is just on a whole nother level at this point, and it's really cool to see. It's a really fun game. I love survival crafting type of games. Me and the kiddos do, and you know, of course, Minecraft, No Man's Sky, Valheim. I mean, what are some others? They're just it's just fun to start with nothing and mostly, you know, and build up your base. And there's a little crash star over there. I don't think you guys can see it with the screen up here, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Just curious, comment down below if you're playing the game, how much fun you're having. Yeah, I've been, you know, doing the usual thing, like I mentioned, working on quests, working on my base. I did finish the Atlas quest and get all those seeds or whatever they're called. But yeah, so I've had to expand my storage, trying to learn some things there. There's just so many things to do in this game, but I really like this ship as far as just a old school at this point individual ship. That ship's been pretty cool. I've got some perks on it that allow me to space travel or warp way more times than my other ship was allowing me to do. If you see anything in my inventory there that I could tweak or make better with the way I'm laying it out, just let me know. But yeah, just learning, doing the thing. What else? I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm now working on the and I know this seems like such beginning level, but I finished that. I'm now working on this. I've got to increase my standing with the GEC, I believe, and just going to try and finish these things so that I can get access to some more things, or what I apparently figured out is the end game, at least the entry point of it as far as No Man's Sky goes. So yeah, everybody, that's pretty much the gist of it. Hoping the Nintendo Switch update comes out maybe today, maybe tomorrow, hopefully not till Friday or longer. Looking forward. If you guys have any more info on that down below. I've searched several times and I would expect to see more people. I mean, I know probably a lot of people, maybe their primary platform they're playing on isn't Switch 2, but it's possible. I mean, I'm sure there's many that there is, and but I'm not seeing a lot of information out there about people waiting for the update. It's probably just a typical or normal thing. Gotta wait another week or so for Nintendo, but yeah, that is, I think, all we got for today, guys. Hope everybody's doing great. Let us know what you're playing, if you're playing No Man's Sky or whatever else. And as always, until next time, take care.